Kyle Michael here, back with another Sip and Support. We're here at Mirror Image Brewing over here in Frederick, Colorado. I'm here with Jodi Cooper of Feed the Kids Rockies. How you doing today?
Excellent.
Perfect. So Sip and Support, we're excited to have another one. We're going to talk about her nonprofit. What is Feed the Kids Rockies?
Feed the Kids Rockies is a local nonprofit that offers volunteers the opportunity to make non-perishable snack bags and drop them off in the porch bin in Broomfield.
Perfect. Where do those snack bags go?
Those snack bags go directly to hungry kids at Denver schools.
Oh, awesome. So just Denver Public Schools? Okay, perfect.
Right.
Awesome. When did you start it up? Why did you kind of start it up?
You know, it's been about 5 years, and during the pandemic, I was curious. I wondered what were kids doing that were experiencing food insecurity that relied on schools for that extra food. And I said to myself, what if I just put a sign-up page up and see how many people bring food over this week? And luckily, we've had food every week since we started.
That's incredible. So you take it down there once a week then?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting. I didn't think about that. During COVID, we were going to the schools and grabbing snacks and everything. And you're exactly right. Those kids that couldn't get there and everything, where were they getting their snacks from? Yeah. That's awesome. Why does it mean so much to you?
Well, giving was a priority. It's intrinsically rewarding to, give to others, helps balance lifestyle, I think. And I'm pretty food driven myself. And it's really easy to put yourself in other people's shoes when it relates to hunger. Everybody knows what it feels like to be hungry. Right. Most of us have immediate solutions, but more than 10% of us really worry about food, having enough, and just feeding their families.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many snack bags would you say you fill a week when you deliver them? How many kids are you feeding a week on average?
It varies. Some weeks we get so many loads of bags and we need to consider supply and demand. In some weeks we only get a few bags in the bin, but we're grateful for every bag. So every bit of food helps, every snack. Thinking about all the hunger out there, There's never enough.
Absolutely. What kind of snacks are you looking for? I know you said non-perishable, but what are some ideas so people kind of keep it in mind? What goes over well? What's easy to fill and easy to take for you?
Yeah. Well, we offer lunch bags, breakfast bags, and snack bags. And it's really an amalgam of oatmeal packets or cookies, crackers, pasta or macaroni and cheese cups, fruit roll-ups, almost anything that you can put in a bag and know that they can, consume it as they need to.
Yeah, ramen.
Exactly. Perfect.
Ramen comes to mind. My kids love ramen.
Huge snack bag component.
Events-wise, do you guys have any events that you specifically do? Do you work with other nonprofits? I know Darcy Ball kind of introduced myself to you. Are you working with anybody? What events do you have going?
Food for Hope has been such a wonderful partner, especially when we do struggle with, sometimes we have too much supply. They're always so willing to take our bags because they have such a great reach. So they are wonderful mentors of ours. Occasionally we'll do snack bag kind of parties. Okay. We see a lot of like sleepovers or team events where it's really a wonderful team building, conversation gets so interesting when they talk about, really taking action to feed. We love, funds and any sort of donations, but we find that the volunteers are so rewarded by actually doing the action versus just giving money. So we love that they're using their time and their money to feed kids.
Do you guys have any events that you specifically do throughout the year?
We really slow down around the summer, although kids are hungry all year round. Right. But it's mostly those weekly signups. So at everybody's leisure, they can decide, what week works best for them. And since it's non-perishable, there's flexibility. So if they have an event on Sunday, they can, bring those bags on Friday. Yeah. But we'll really take bags anytime. The bin is always out. So we're always ready to take bags or food if anybody has any.
Where can we find the bin? Where can people deliver all these donations we're going to get for you, these truckloads of donations?
It's in Broomfield, Colorado, Baseline and I-25. And we also have drop ship options. So we have Amazon wish list if you're not local or don't have time to build the bags, send them to us. We'll build the bags.
Yeah, we'll get all that information for you and put it in the video as well.
Oh, good. And we love recognizing people on Facebook and Instagram and really calling out those volunteers and showing where the food goes and the beautiful bags that people design.
Yeah, absolutely. So where can people find you? Facebook, Instagram, you just mentioned.
Yes.
Tell them a little about where they can find you and some of that information.
Yep, Facebook, Instagram, www.feedthekidsrockies.com. Next door, we are everywhere, especially Sign Up Genius, and you can find the spot to donate and sign up, and we would love to welcome you to the Feed the Kids Rockies family.
Perfect. Is there anything else people can help get involved with? Probably, obviously, filling the bags and things like that. How can people get involved? Where do you need the most amount of help? It's what I like to always ask. Where do you need the help at the most?
Well, actually, hunger isn't only specific to Colorado. All of your local communities are experiencing food insecurity. You'd be surprised. So start local. Doesn't have to be Feed the Kids, doesn't have to be Colorado. There's tons of opportunities locally everywhere to feed hungry kids.
That's exciting. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Again, it's Jodi Cooper with Feed the Kids Rockies. I'm very happy to have her on. A special thank you, or a huge thank you, out to Theresa and Steve over here at Mirror Image Brewing Company in Frederick. They do now have a second location where they're serving their beers up at Woods grocery store up in Johnstown. They just opened that up, but this is a phenomenal place. You've got a phenomenal nonprofit. This is another episode of Sip and Support. Cheers. Have a good one.